Imagine getting aggressively attacked by someone and their apology is a rap song.
벌써 몇 달째 짚고 따란 모든 게 삐꺼 나라고 좋을까 싶어 난 나락에 떨어져 있어 여기는 너무나 깊어 난 나락에 떨어져 있어 내 눈 밑은 짙어 그래 난 나락에 떨어져 있어 난 나락에 떨어져 있어.
This is what happened between two members of the group MASC back in 2018. Originally created as a four-member boy group by JJ Holic Media, it consisted of Wusoo, Heejay, Ace, and 26. The members at the time were immersed in the group's musical direction as composers and writers. Only a year after debut, the company added four new members who were Doon, Moonbong Chibin, and Irea. A group of 25 to 28-year-olds were forced into a group with teenagers, and the concept change from manly to cute was unexpected. Some original members may have disagreed with this decision, leading to internal conflicts within the company. As the group expanded from 4 to 8 members, attention became more divided, making it increasingly challenging to manage a team of men with varying levels of maturity, which led to catastrophe. The assault that took place in March of 2018 was not brought up to the attention of netizens until July. Chibin's friend had shared photos to a media outlet with the disturbing pictures of Chibin's assault. He was hit on his head, face, and whole body with an umbrella as a weapon. His attacker had broken the umbrella against a rock and used the sharp rods to repeatedly hit Chibin, and he would not stop even when other members intervened, kicking and punching him in his face. Chibin wrote his feelings on a post before his friend shared the gruesome attack, only addressing his attacker as Hyung. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about how you will be uploading posts as if nothing happened. I'm sure you will be reading my post. If you think I'm fine, then that's a big mistake and misunderstanding. That day comes back to my mind when I turn off the lights and lay in bed at night. I still have scars on my face. Don't think the past is just the past. I can't forget that day. The day when I cried while soaking in the rain and watching my blood drip. Fans were able to connect the dots that Chibin was no longer following Ace, and Ace himself had disappeared from MASC, secretly distancing himself from the group the last 4 months. So, what had happened between the two members? Well, this was Chibin's account of the story. That fateful night, Chibin was leaving for his late-night lesson with the other members when it suddenly began to rain. One of his bandmates handed him an umbrella, one that didn't belong to either of them. From behind, a voice called out, sharp and demanding, "Chibin, did you take my umbrella?" It was ACE's. Chibin, caught off guard, replied, "Yeah, I guess so. I'll give it back when you come downstairs." But ACE wasn't having it. He started cursing, yelling at Chibin to bring it to him immediately. When Hyung tells you to do something, you listen. There was hostility in his voice. Despite the tension, the group continued walking in the rain. Chibin, trying to lighten the mood, laughed along with his bandmates. From behind, Ace's voice cut through the downpour. "Don't talk. Don't even laugh. I don't want to see you." Chibin was irritated but held back, deciding to resolve things after the lesson. But as the night went on, things spiraled out of control. He felt uneasy using Ace's umbrella, so he handed it to another member and walked in the rain with his hood up. That was enough to set ACE off again. He stepped in front of Chibin with anger, saying, "Why aren't you using the umbrella?" When Chibin tried to answer, Ace snapped, "Are you talking back to me?" No matter what Chibin did, he was met with rage. He had become Ace's verbal punching bag. In the heat of the moment, Chibin finally snapped back. He vented about how the other members were just as fed up, how Ace had hit him and another bandmate with a belt, how he falsely accused Chibin of partying when he was just dealing with personal matters. That's when ACE raised his hand. Chibin instinctively took a step back. "Don't touch me." Then, in a flash, Ace grabbed the umbrella and brutally attacked him. Blow after blow, the so-called sheep in wolf's clothing unleashed his fury on someone too scared to fight back. Chibin's injuries were so bad that he was taken to the hospital. Every member of the group but Ace and 26 came to take Chibin to the hospital. Ace, 2 days later, the expose had admitted to the assault and dropped his own rap song on the incident. Some lyrics wrote, "You said I disappeared without apology? You do your best to deceive our fans with lies. You cursed your lungs out, and our members had to hold back and put up with your lunacy. You care only for yourself, the company's just the same. Selecting more members without discussion nor our consent, and now they say it was a mistake." Ace stated only the police knew the truth and that the umbrella attack was exaggerated. He had never broken the umbrella to attack Chibin, nor did he hurt other members that were breaking them apart. He also stated his 4-month hiatus was actually him ending his contract and undergoing police investigations and not disappearing. But out of both of them, Chibin was the only one hurt terribly, so it doesn't excuse Ace's behavior. Following the incident, 26 announced his departure from the group, stating he wanted to pursue a career as a film director. However, in a lengthy statement, he made it clear that his silence should not be misinterpreted as his support to anyone. He expressed his dissatisfaction with the company's direction, revealing that the way the fight was handled by the company had been the final straw. Addressing the fight, he claimed that both Chibin and AC were confrontational, suggesting it wasn't as one-sided as Chibin had portrayed. Members had stepped in to hold both of them back so it would not get worse, but even he was shocked by the extent of Chibin's injuries. Given that Ace and 26 were both part of the original lineup and of the same age group, it's possible that their bond influenced his perspective, but it shouldn't be disregarded. The company was now forced to come out with a formal statement of their whereabouts. Ace had been removed from the group as the perpetrator and Chibin was so mentally shocked that he could not find the courage to come back to promote in MASC ever again. What's sad is we really don't know if Ace's attack was a buildup of months of provocation from Chibin. I am not saying his assault was justifiable, but Ace has since paid for his action and has not come back to the spotlight. The company handled the group terribly with no real story to share to fans, and Chibin's exaggerated account of the incident leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. The group continued on with 4 members as Doan had left 2 due to personal reasons. Sadly, in 2020, they announced their disbandment and are now a memory. One positive outcome of this situation was the strong friendship that formed between Hijai, a member of the original lineup, and Iria from the new lineup. The two eventually left to join a new company together, debuting as a duo. And they remain active in the industry today. If you want to hear more stories like these, please consider subscribing, liking, and let me know what you think of this situation. My main focus on this channel is covering groups that are struggling or have gone through a lot. Till then, see you soon.